Hi everybody, welcome to Wendy's Decorium. Today we're going to be using the Resin Christmas tree molds that I bought. Now if you remember, I did this one because I couldn't wait, but I didn't do this one. Now I'm making these today because for Friday's video I'm going to be using them in a project. So don't know whether to put any lights in them. I think I'll have a think about that. I'm going to be using Let's Resin epoxy resin. Now really I was thinking I should use a deep pour resin for this, but I'm gonna risk it. I think that one turned out fine and I used the J Diction, absolutely fine. It's cold enough, in fact it's bleeding freezing here where I live at the moment, so I'm not going to use an heat mat and I'm just going to risk it. We're going to be using, I've got 3 different greens out. 2 are pigments. They're absolutely filthy, aren't they? That's a pigment, that's a pigment, and that's an alcohol ink. And I've also got a little bit of glitter. This is one we use for paper crafts called Angel Whispers. Right, so I'll get my resin mixed up and I will be right back with you. Okay, resin's mixed up now. I mixed up 400 millilitres, 200 of part A and 200 of part B, and I'm just going to decant it now. I don't know how much these trees are, I can't remember how much the big one takes, and I've decided I am going to be putting some lights in. I want it for a Christmas scene, so I think it would be nice with some lights in. And I don't know whether I'm going to be doing them both different colours. Right, there's 2 pots. I'll start with the glitter first. We don't want too much. Only want a tiny bit. And this looks like a dark green from Magic Fly resin pigment. I hope everybody's okay today. We've had snow this week, haven't we, in England? Very odd. Right, couple of drops. Don't really want it too dark. It's very, very thick, this resin. Like I say, too cold for it really. It's kind of like a bluey green. Let's get that off the stick. Yeah, not the green I'm after. Let's stick a bit of this in. This is the alcohol ink. See what this one's like. 4 drops I've put in. Okay, I've got my lights. I've got, I'll show you. You've probably seen them before. I've used them before. They're just little battery packs like this, and they've got 10 lights on. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to coil it around my finger, and then 2 fingers, and then 3. And hopefully Need to squeeze the bottom because it needs to get in that little gap. There we go. We've got a coil. They will want to rise. Of course they will once they get in the resin. There we go. I'm going to do this one with the dark one. And I'm just going to stick a dotting tool in the bottom. Hopefully then there's no air bubbles on that point. Definitely not what we want. There we go. We can slowly fill it up. Let me just get that under one of them points. There we go. I've made far too much resin. Story of my life. While we're here, I'll possibly fill the into resin snowflake mould up as well. Got plenty of moulds to fill up anyway. Wow, that was spot on. Now, if anybody does like these moulds, I do have a discount code in the description box below for a whopping 20% off. If you fancy buying yourself something nice for Christmas. There we go. Right, I'll just pop this to the side and we'll start on the thin one. In fact, I forgot on the first one, I'm going to spray some alcohol into the bottom. Sorry, my words weren't working then. And we're going to do the same again. Coil it around my finger. This is only going to need 2 fingers, I think, and possibly 3 at the end. That felt more than 10 lights. Pinch the bottom. There we go. And we'll pour this in. Do exactly the same. Things are flying off my desk. Off we go. Okay, I'm gonna hit these with the heat gun going to babysit it for a while. You saw me there just squeezing all the little points, because the one good thing about these moulds is you can see through them, see if there's any air bubbles anywhere, and that's what I'm going to be doing, and I'll be back once they're cured. Right, while the resin's curing, I'm going to be making the base plate for the Christmas scene. And like I said, this is a two-parter. We will be making the second part of the scene on Friday. Right, I'm going to be doing this. This is very old, this. Love this mould. It's a really good one. Got it from Amazon. And it's just a plaque mould. As you can see, it's got 2 holes. We won't be needing them, but sort that out when I come to it. I'm just going to be putting white Aquacast in it. Like I say, just the base plate. So, right, I'm missing something. Right. Honestly, it's chaos in here. If only you could see. Absolute chaos. There's stuff everywhere. Right, I've got a bowl there, and it's got 70 mils of water in it. Now, I want this to be white, so I'm using white Jesmonite pigment. Oops, I poured that a bit vigorously, didn't I? Trees are obviously going to go on. Something's going on this side, and then we'll decorate it. Okay. When I say something, I'm going to put, if any of you have watched the video where I made the house tea light holder, I'm going to make one of those, and I'm going to be using Aquacast texture, you know, to give it like a stone effect. So the house is going there, and then I'm going to decorate it all on the Friday video. I would love for you all to come back and join me on Friday and finish it off, and we'll have a nice scene, hopefully. Thank you very, very much for watching, everyone. I really, really appreciate it, and I will see you for the next one. Bye.